January, funny old month, isn't it? If you've opened your phone in the last week, other than the usual bullshit that you see, you've been bombarded by one of two messages, basically. One group shouting, "New Year, new you, smash your goals, get up at 5 a.m. and become a protein-based life form." The other lot shouting, "Resolutions, they're toxic. Rest, it's radical. Do absolutely fuck all until Easter." But somehow both groups seem absolutely certain what they're saying and are equally smug. What to do? Well, here's my take on it. Most people don't need more pressure, but at the same time, they don't need a 3-month coma either. What you need is a pattern that works for you. See, different people come into January in different mental states. Some people, they come sprinting into January like a greyhound out of the traps. They've had a break and now they're itching to move. They want to create something new, something amazing. And if that's you, brilliant. Go for it. Set yourself a goal and crack on, you jammy bastard. I joke. I'm just jealous, really. But a lot of people, yours truly included, come into January emotionally fried. You see, December and Christmas isn't magical for everybody. It's noisy, it's chaotic, it's expensive. For some people, it's lonely. You've got too much booze, too much food, too much pretending you're fine. So if you've come into January feeling a bit flat, a bit foggy and a bit meh, that's not failure. That's just a sign from your nervous system letting you know that it's okay to take a minute or two. And this is where a lot of people mess it up. They either force themselves into a complete and utter life overhaul and reset, or they use rest as a polite word for quietly giving up. Neither is really that beneficial. A couple of years ago, I went all seasonal about it. I'd read about some older traditions and practices. In fact, I even wrote a blog post about it. And it was saying that winter isn't this time for a new beginning. It's more about hibernation, rest, recuperation. And I thought to myself, yep, I'll have some of that. So basically, I took January, February, and March off from all creative endeavors. I still went to work, don't get me wrong, I still had to pay the bills, but I didn't do any planning, nothing whatsoever. And do you want to know what happened? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. Spring came around and I didn't burst into life like some motivational daffodil. No, I'd slowed down that much that when it came time to move again, it actually took me a whole month just to get started. Because momentum is a real thing. If you stop completely for too long, it doesn't magically restart on its own. It's a bit like an old lawnmower. You go out after months and you give it a pull and it coughs and splutters and then you swear at it and you pull again. Maybe it starts, maybe it doesn't. But here's the balanced version that not many people sell because it's not glamorous. January isn't a month for a starting gun. It also isn't a month for just disappearing. What it is a month for calibration. If you're high energy and you generally feel ready to get on with it, then create your plan, set your goals, make it so. But if you're low on energy, don't feel obliged for a total life overhaul just because the calendar month has changed. Here's a simple way to think about it. Rest enough to recover, but act enough to keep momentum going. That's it. You haven't got to create a 5-year plan right now. You've just got to keep some movement going so that your brain doesn't slip into that pattern where it thinks it's incapable of doing anything when spring comes around.
Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, even if it's just writing a few paragraphs, even if it's doing that admin task you've been avoiding, even if it's just going for a walk without your headphones so you can finally hear your own thoughts. Tiny actions, low drama, but be consistent.
Because the people who actually win at change aren't usually the ones who go hardest at it on January the 1st. they're usually the ones who pick a rhythm that they can live with. And for most of us, that rhythm changes throughout the year, doesn't it? Winter rhythm is not the same as summer rhythm.
Some people sprint, some people crawl. But all that's really important is that you're moving in the right direction for you. We're only a week into January and some people will be smashing it already. Although they're very unlikely to be watching a video like this one, are they? Other people will be facing the exact same dilemma that they're facing now in 12 months' time.
But if you're still watching this video, you're probably one of those people somewhere in the middle. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're not undisciplined. You're just trying to work something out that's realistic. So here's the takeaway. Don't try to copy somebody else's January. Pick a version that fits your lifestyle and your energy. Rest, certainly, but don't disappear. Move, but at the same time, don't punish yourself.
And if what I had to say made any kind of sense to you and you'd like more of it, I share a video every Thursday. I've got other things going on as well. So hit the follow, subscribe, like button thingy, and I'll see you in another video. That's it for today. Go and have as sane a January as you possibly can in this batshit crazy world we currently live in.